So we hear it all the time. Be consistent with your hair routine. You gotta be consistent if you want long hair. You gotta be consistent if you want moisturized hair. You gotta be consistent if you want hydrated hair. But what does it really mean to be consistent with your hair care routine? Well, you're in luck because today that's all we're gonna talk about. How to be consistent with your natural hair. Or consistent at life too, because I mean, at the end of the day, we can get some life advice out of this video as well. If you recently started your hair care journey or you've been in the game for a while, you know consistency is key. We say it all the time. Everyone's gonna tell you. And if someone tells you that you don't need to be consistent, I would recommend you click off the video. Consistency is how you're going to achieve your goals, whether that is long hair, moisturized hair, hydrated hair, less knots, less split ends, less breakage, less dryness. Whatever it is that you want out of your hair care routine, consistency is how you're going to get it. It's easier said than done, but the real question is, how do you stay consistent? How can you be consistent with your hair care routine? I'm gonna break it all down in this video, so let's get started. Number one, you have to want to be consistent. And if you're watching this video, I guess that means you do. You have to make it your goal to be consistent at taking care of your hair. It really is that simple. If you just say, oh yeah, I want to be consistent, but it's not really like a goal, you're not intentional with it, you're not mindful, you don't have a plan as to how you're going to be consistent, then it's very likely that you're not going to be consistent. So you have to want it so that you get it. Now, before we move on to step number two, I feel like we need to define what consistency is or isn't. Consistency is not perfection. Girl, I'm gonna say this one more time for the people in the back who are not paying attention. Homegirl, I see you not paying attention. What did I say? What did I say? I said consistency is not perfection. Ooh, doesn't that make you feel a little better? Doesn't that just take off the pressure? Consistency is basically the frequency that you are going to decide, I am going to do my hair. That is it, just the frequency. And you're just gonna have to stay the course. If you say you're gonna do your hair every week, then you gotta do your hair every week. If you say you're gonna do your hair every 2 weeks, then you gotta do your hair every 2 weeks. That's your consistency, that's your frequency. This is what you've decided, the pact that you made with yourself. Every single week I'm gonna be in my hair. Cool. You have to pick a schedule that fits your lifestyle. For me, that is once a week. I'm a new mom. I'm busy. I create videos. I'm trying to build businesses. So once a week works for me. But what is yours? It doesn't have to be once a week. It could be every 3 days, 4 days, 7 days, 15 days, whatever it is. It has to fit your lifestyle. So you're not stressed. You're not pressed. You're not running out of time. You're not inconsistent with it because you know what? This is going to work. Now, I don't want to influence what you do, but I would recommend you do every week as well. I don't want to influence you, girl. But keep in mind that you brush your teeth twice a day. You wash your face twice a day. You shower at least once a day. So pick something that makes sense because your scalp is still skin. And if you're washing your skin every single day and you're washing your scalp every 3 months, the math is not mathing, but this isn't calculus, so do what works for you. This is a judgment-free zone. Pick what works for you. Listen, you don't even have to tell me. It's gonna be between you and God. Pick whatever time works for you, and this is going to be the day that you're gonna mark in your calendar that you're going to do your hair every single week. Not that I'm saying you should do it every single week, but you know. Also keep in mind, the longer that you take to do your hair, the harder it's going to be to do your routine consistently. So with all that information, what's your frequency? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Or don't tell me, it's fine. Now that you know you want to be consistent and you pick your frequency, it is time to take action. You're gonna have to tell yourself, I'm going to do my hair every single week. Now, each week, assuming that's what you picked, I don't want to pressure you, girl. You have to do your routine every single week, no matter what. It's raining, you're washing your hair. It's snowing, you washing your hair. Everyone's partying, you washing your hair. You have to take it seriously. You want to be consistent, right? You want your hair to grow, right? You want your hair to feel better, right? You want to start loving your hair, right? You want to start styling your hair, right? Then you got to be consistent. And that means keeping the promises that you make to yourself. Now, the whole conversation around the hair routine is personalized. I just think you need to wash, condition, and do something to your hair until you have to wash and condition again. Let's keep it simple. Let's not overcomplicate things. But at the end of the day, you need to wash your hair, condition it, detangle it, and that should be part of your routine. Now, I know I was a little strict earlier talking about you got to do your hair every single week. Not that I want to pressure you. So let's take off the pressure once again. Say Saturdays is your wash day. okay? The day that you've picked that you're going to do your hair every single week. And you've been doing it every Saturday. And then this upcoming Saturday, you're extremely busy. Something's happening. The world is on fire. This person needs you. That person needs you. Then it's fine. Breathe. Go do what you got to do. But just know that Sunday can be your wash day. Monday can be your wash day. Tuesday can be your wash. You don't need to ignore your hair until the end of times just because you couldn't do your hair this Saturday. For me, my wash days are Saturdays. Don't bother me. Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm unavailable. Okay, it's my me time. And I choose that day because it fits into my lifestyle. My husband is home. He can take care of baby. He can take care of the house. Whatever's going on, it's not my problem. Because the only thing that I have to do is take care of Jen from head to toe. You're gonna have to start treating yourself as a non-negotiable. There has to be a reason for me not to wash my hair on a Saturday. It has to be a valid reason. Not because somebody else is last minute with their plans, so now they want to loop me into their last minute plans. No, boo-boo, it don't work like that. Get your life together because mine is already planned. But say something happened that Saturday and I can't do it, or he has to work, or whatever it is, something's happening, then it's fine. I can do my hair Sunday, or I can dry Monday, or at the very least, I can moisturize, spritz a little water, something to hold me off until I actually wash my hair. It doesn't have to be the following Saturday. You have 6 other chances to get it done. But let's say you did not do it. The week goes by, it's busy, and it's been 2 weeks. Then it's fine. So if something happens and you can't keep up with your routine, give yourself some grace. Just do it the next time that you can and get right back on track. Keep in mind, the longer that you take to do your hair, the drier it's going to be, the more breakage you're going to experience, the more matted your hair is going to be, the harder your detangling is going to be. You can keep pushing your wash day back, but that comes at a cost. So do yourself a favor and work up the muscle, build the muscle of consistency when it comes to your hair. Make it part of your current self-care routine. If you already have one, that is, but I assume you do. You shower, right? Do your skincare. You brush your teeth, I would assume. Make it part of your current self-care routine. Have you guys heard of the concept habit stacking? Basically, if you want to incorporate a new habit into your life, it's easier to kind of loop it into a habit that you already have. For example, say you want to start taking your vitamins every single day. What you can do to set yourself up for success is take it after a habit that you already know you're going to do. For example, you brush your teeth every single morning, so you can position the vitamins to be on your counter, so as soon as you brush your teeth you see them, and then you'll take your vitamins. Brushing your teeth hopefully comes naturally to you, so you can stack another habit or pull them together so that you remember to do the next habit, which is take your vitamins. Take the same concept and apply it to your hair care. Say if you have a little self-care Saturday going already where you do your skincare, I don't know, you do your whole body care, you exfoliate, whatever, then incorporate hair washing as part of that. So now it's a whole self-care thing. I know for me, Saturdays, girl, when my husband is home, I'm outside. Okay, I'm doing my hair, I'm going to Starbucks. I just do things that makes me happy, that brings me joy, that keeps me calm. And my self-care is part of that. My hair care is part of that. My skincare is part of that. When I tell you my Saturdays are blocked until the end of times, I'm not playing. Now, this next step is not so much how to be consistent, but it's the result of your consistency. The more you're consistent with your hair care, the more you will reap the benefits. Your hair is not going to be as dry. Your hair is not going to be as matted. It's going to be a lot easier for you to detangle your hair. A lot of the issues that we have in the natural hair community can actually get taken care of if you do your hair on a consistent basis and on the frequent basis. Of course, you can be consistent and do your hair once a month, sure, but just know that comes at a cost. And when I talk about consistency, I'm talking about a healthy consistency, which is why I'm recommending that you do your hair once a week. You will have a lot less issues if you do your hair on a weekly basis versus doing your hair once every 2-3 months. First of all, your scalp is in shambles, your hair is super dry, it's always matted, it's difficult to do because you haven't taken the time to care for it. And also, the more you're consistent, it gives you a chance to be in your hair frequently enough to the point that you start to learn your hair. You start to feel your hair. You know when it's right. You know when something's off. You know if you need to change something because it's not reacting the way that you expect. You start to learn how to style your hair. You and your hair you're all like this just because you took the time to be in your hair. So being consistent is very important. That's why a lot of people say be consistent with your hair care routine. Be consistent. Consistency is key. So hopefully this video helps you in terms of how to be consistent. You have to want to be consistent. You have to create a schedule. When is your non-negotiable day that you're gonna do your hair? And if you do miss that day, it's okay. Give yourself grace. Do it the next time that you are able to. And consider habit stacking, incorporating your hair care routine as part of your self-care routine. Or on a day that you know, I am available, I am going to do this thing, and then just do my hair right after. So then it's easier for you to be consistent and continue to do your hair on a regular basis. Because if you take care of your hair will be fine, it'll grow, it'll be amazing, you'll reach all of your hair goals, and that will make you feel so good inside too, to see where you came from and where you are now. Wow. Wow. This is what I want for you. I hope this video was helpful. Comment down below. Let me know how often do you do your hair, and if you have any recommendations or anything like that, leave them down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, girl.